Feature Friday.
The freshest. Hello people, what's going on? It's Friday and we're checking out some pretty cool bands from Korea.
Yeah, this has been a long time coming. I thought we were gonna do like a rock thing, but
So did I.
at some point I would imagine we will. But given the fact that there's so many like actual bands, and given the fact that like iDrum and Ballet Sings, and that we're actually preparing right now for like our first Filipino music festival, it's not gonna be like band setup. It's more like an acoustic setup. What we're working on.
Something chilled and relaxed.
We will check out today some acoustic setups as well from some of these bands.
Bro.
There are lots of like huge names, you know, like The Rose, Day6, some new names for us like Lucy, FT Island, who we've never checked out. Also CNBLUE.
Yeah. We've only checked them out once before.
ONEWE, who we're familiar with.
In the second gen podcast that we did.
Probably, I don't think we'll check out or go in depth with n.flying because I listen to them a lot. But we'll probably close out the podcast with them or something like that.
Just for the vibes.
Yeah. There's lots of new names. Like there was a couple of names that we couldn't get in because obviously we can't do everything. Like Hyoko.
I think that's how you say it.
We've heard them before on the stream. They were singing a song.
They're actually very good.
They were singing a song called Tomboy. One of the moderators, she recommended it, and what a fucking track. As well, a huge shout out to Fashion Chingu, who are good friends of the channel and also the sponsors of today's podcast. In case you don't know, they're a super affordable clothing store that sort of recreates K-pop and K-drama fashion. It's some of the favorite stuff that we hold and we kind of have in our wardrobe is from Fashion Chingu. It's very hard sometimes to find like what a lot of these idols wear, or sort of things that look like them. And you can find from all of your favorite groups to also some of your favorite K-dramas. Like what is that one? Like Hometown Cha Cha Cha.
Yeah, Our Beloved Summer.
Well, I've seen a few episodes of actually, and it's okay not to be okay. So the good news as well is if your order surpasses $60, shipping is free. Do make sure you double check all your locations and stuff like that, because different countries, different regulations and all that.
This is some of the stuff that I've been looking forward to getting in the mail. This is the from Twice's wardrobe. It looks like this on them, yes, and I can't wait to style it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah,
make sure you obviously double check your sizes and the shipping policy and stuff like that. And
that's right.
Happy days, fashionchingu.com. Do make sure you use the code in the description and the link. And we'll continue to show you all this stuff as it arrives and stuff like that, because we're very excited as well. And shout out Fashion Chingu.
Pretty awesome.
Enjoy our song. The wind hits slow, but it comes by fast. I don't wanna feel you pity, cause it comes right back. Little did I know that your fist fight back, flashback. Every memory of the kid come back. They find you unplugged, listen, never speaks back. He a good boy, that he turn bad in the middle of the plaza of the hood. Palotal, and he knows that he just won't blast. The wind hits slow, but it comes by fast. I don't wanna feel you pity, cause it comes right back. Little did I know that your fist fight back, flashback. Every memory of the kid come back. They find you unplugged, listen, never speaks back. He a good boy, turn bad in the middle of the plaza of the hood. Palotal, but he knows that he just won't blast. Let's now go slow. I don't wanna pay, fuck hit and go. If I take it, she's my bitch, I'ma make it all blow. Each feature of my shit, I'll impress it with flow. She needs no footwork, takes it all smoothly. Comes out with your macos, hit and then go. But if she wants that drop top, give me that slop, top, dip, then give me that hoe. So you didn't wanna die, well it comes with two. It's option one or it's option two. A 50 chance where they goes your two. You pissed off one, now you pissed off two. I just changed flows, now I'm pimping two. And I still got chicks, cause rap trick racks. And I could've cared less by the people dressed in blue. Tú quieres lo mío es haciéndolo. Si quieres lo tuyo, apréndelo. Yo he puesto a miles a saltar de noche sin miedo, sin luces prendiéndolo. Con todo y mis éxitos, mis morales todavía se mueven como un péndulo. Las cosas que tú no entiendes a mí me salen del corazón y yo sigo cosiéndolo. Mi propia gente no me cree cuando les digo que yo no tomaba tetero, sino que escuchaba batería y terminaba comiéndolo. Yo sí me acuerdo rapeando Bicosí, todavía yo no entendía mi pasión en tarima con todo y que yo estaba diciéndolo.
I'd like to know ya, not by the air but the sun that owns ya. I'd like to finally find the peace that leads to your mind. And if the sound is there, let the music play, so I can swimmingly lie in the depths of your mind. And if the sound is
and I don't think we have any announcements or anything. Obviously, I do apologize for the shit setup at the moment. Everything's a bit like we're delayed with everything and like unforeseen shit. Like we were meant to go to a concert this weekend. That's now fucked. We're working right now on a second channel. We're actually working on 3 channels at the same time. So we're gonna take over the whole fucking movie stuff. So we're gonna be reviewing music. Well, I don't know. We'll see, right? But we're gonna be reviewing like movies from South Asia. Then we're gonna be reviewing movies from Southeast Asia, and then we're gonna have a channel, reviewing some like the UK, US. Of course, they will all have to have something to do with music because that's our area of expertise. We're not good at anything else.
Correct.
Yeah, literally. So it would just be that. Is either talking shit or
listening to music.
Yeah, and
trying
reviewing
to
it.
dissect it. Yeah.
That's it. So let's start with one of the most sort of Waleska's favorite bands out of Korea that I actually don't know much of. I thought they were actually from the Philippines. That's how sort of ignorant I was because they perform in the Wish Bus.
Yes.
But they're called the Roast.
That's right. But I think that's your first introduction to the Roast ever.
That's my third. That was like the first, and I've heard maybe 3 more songs from them.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So let's have a look.
Yeah.
This is Beauty and the Beast. One of their most popular tracks as well. Look at her.
Go saturate. Yeah, that is.
Yes, sir. Drama.
Oh shit! Those wings.
잊어줄 수 없던 너와 나의 사랑 이야기 Like beauty and the beast 사람들의
It's like Pinocchio or some shit.
Yeah, it's like fairy tales. I think different fairy tales. That's nice.
But you are the
I like a lot.
Your beauty 마지막 여기 걸어줘 마음에 걸릴 것 같아
I love this video.
Oh, the drummer sings.
Your beauty 시들었던 꽃이 피었고 마음이 걸릴 것 같아
Can they have a comeback already, please?
Okay. So far, wow, that's
Amazing.
fucking good.
Amazing.
I could watch that, like I could literally watch that video and listen to that song for fucking hours and not say anything. And there's actually quite so much to dissect there. Like one of the interesting sections with like bands that they've always sort of done, sort of rock bands have always sort of done is like alternative rock or just more mainstream rock. One of the things that makes the band shine, or the only sort of thing that makes the band shine, because everyone is like a good drummer in the industry, everyone can find a good guitarist, everyone can find a good bass player. It's actually just the vocalist, and usually the vocalists at a lower level in alternative rock and rock are usually really shit. And then they're really bad. Like if you were looking for technically really bad singers, you go and choose a rock singer. Doesn't mean they sound bad, but technically they're actually garbage. Then when you go up in levels, and even though there's many rock bands available, not as many as there used to be in the 90s and the early 2000s, but even then that there was such a huge plethora of rock bands, you could always find such unique vocals, such unique singers in these bands. And with them, I presume today what we're going to notice is, it's going to sound somewhat similar. Band music is band music. So when we check out pop, it's pop. When we check out R&B, it's R&B. But what I think we're going to really sort of find out, it's like
Indulge
in some really peculiar sort of vocals, because the arrangement is really simplistic. It's really nice. drumming is quite, you know, linear.
It's quite straightforward,
Yeah.
but I think what makes the magic is definitely the atmospheric, straightforward idea to the song. Like it, sometimes I do think that's why we try to look for like live clips of this band, because I do find that the magic with band music, especially in this alternative rock or like rock pop genre of music, the magic lies on the essence and harmony within the members of the band. That
like
they're
synergy,
able,
it's like-
exactly, they are able to create the right atmosphere with the most simplistic approach to music too, and then they let the things that are the highlight be the highlight. In this particular case, in the Rose, it's Woo Song's vocals that just take everything away from focus, and I think his emotional delivery to every song also is such a big highlight for me. But I had never seen the music video to this, and I am completely
Very good.
whipped.
Very, very good. yeah.
Okay, this is awesome. My shoulder clicked.
매일보단 풍경 너와 함께라
Just such great balance.
Like Beauty and the Beast 알수 없는 남처럼
See, it's the velvetyness, it's so low down. I
Yeah.
love this.
That scene, yeah.
This scene, these two characters right here,
So
they
symbolic.
can have the world, okay?
It's literally so symbolic, and there's so much going on in that picture, man. Like, there's the knife, you can still see sort of splatters
Yeah.
of blood, droplets of
then
blood, the wings, the
wings
feathers.
down here.
You see the fact, you know, sort of the alluring to the
Speaking of the light,
yeah, the
salvation.
ethereal salvation god, perhaps. And she's actually covering his wounds, but she is the only character in the scene wearing white.
And he's obviously imprisoned, and he's been there for a long time.
It's also interesting because the only other light source of light you see,
Yes.
which is the other sort of window looking thing, there, it doesn't showcase light, it showcases even more darkness. There's a really bizarre representation of
Being imprisonment.
light.
Yeah.
Even outside, you'll still be trapped, kind of thing. And the only like his imprisonment isn't physical.
Yes.
He has ripped off his wings.
Yeah. It's incredible.
That's fucking-
again,
that's some great
if
shit.
we wanted to depict, I'm gonna look for the lyrics after this, by the way, just to put it all together. But I think it's like different like fairy tales. I don't know what this one is though, but if there is a book, I'm reading it.
Cause I'm the beast, but you are tall. Cause I'm the beast, and you are the Your beauty
Bro, I have a knot in my throat. This reminds me of Freak. Like the feeling of band music, it just puts me back in 6th grade.
Another one, you're not winning
Falling angel.
or something.
She is so beautiful. Look at all the layers.
Big.
Oh, that's a nice progression. Oh,
honest, it's a great singer.
Bravo.
Nice ending. Very so Kings of Leon. Yeah, that's so Kings of Leon. That ending.
Correct. Well, actually, if you think about it, this style of music, this is a 10 out of 10 by me. You're just thinking, you're singing out loud.
It's still playing.
Oh, it's not.
That's so
It's
nice.
so good. Again, like I'm telling you, this just bangs. It feels different. It hits your soul in a different level.
I feel like we
when
haven't
you
done
see
it
it
justice
live.
because it should have been. Yeah, we should probably at this point already had seen him live. I don't know if they've ever come to London or anything.
They
like that.
have.
Really?
They have. And Wusong was just here a few months ago for
really?
his solo tour. And I completely missed it. And I totally hit myself on the foot for that.
Yeah, we are getting better. Like now we have
So-
what the fuck do we call it? A team of people that sort of help us.
Okay, I was like, where is this going?
A group of people. That's what I was saying. A group
the
of people that
bros.
sort of help us with events and things like that. So we should be attending a lot more as time goes, and the more we learn and things like that. Obviously, with all your support and things like that, it allows as well for people to maybe come to the channel that say they were like on the edge of like they didn't know whether to go, or they didn't know whether it's worth an investment, or if it was good or if it was bad. Then you can kind of come to the channel and you can have a look at the concert reviews. I know we didn't do a review of the MIK one. Funny enough, that file we fucked it, but and it was my bad. But there were good things to say. It was the same with the Hallyu Pop. There were good things to say. The problem with the Hallyu Pop Fest one was it was so late. We got around to making that review so late.
Ah, yes, we did.
And then we had already created the vlogs and stuff like that, and I thought that was enough. But seeing your enthusiasm to actually hearing what we liked, what we did not like, that is something that we will mention going forward. Because there were some things that were fucking brilliant, and there were some other things that I was like, why? And it's interesting because I'm going like for ballet. I guess again it's like a first time for her because you've never been in those environments either. But you knew about K-pop before I did. Before I did, you kind of know how the environment is.
A little bit. I had never experienced it firsthand, so it's always.
Well, I don't know. You
exciting.
seem to be more into what would you call it? Like you seem to be more at ease.
Oh.
And I go to concerts and I go to other events and stuff like that, and this is like brand new. This is like a completely different
Yes.
atmosphere of everything. So I can kind of go in there with like a non-biased. Even though I like the genre and I understand a lot from both the inside and the outside, I've never actually physically experienced it. But now it's been like we've gone to so many now. And it's so interesting to observe things in comparison to like I've been to fucking hip hop concerts to put it into perspective. Gunnas, Lil Babies, 50s, and then R&Bs, and it's like
It's just a completely different world.
Yeah, the crowd is very different. The way the crowd interacts, the
Yes.
people that go to these concerts are very different. In like the hip hop ones, very different to the ones that might go to like Korean pop.
Yes.
And seeing all of these environments, I've never felt more like welcomed into like the K-pop ones.
Correct. I do agree with that.
I would presume here is probably even more mellow.
The vibe is completely
Yeah,
different.
like you go to like a
especially-
Day6 concert.
especially with the Rose when they last came
the
to
Rose,
London. They were in a very quite small venue, so it was like a big chill out moment. It was like a big chill out
I
sesh.
think the next concert we're probably gonna go most likely is it ONEWE?
Oh yeah, that's like in September.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's
probably
just
the
around
most.
the corner, I think.
He's got a smaller venue, but it's a bit more intimate, which is nice. And we've never been to the Indigo in the
No,
O2.
we actually haven't. Yeah.
So we'll be there. We were meant to be at one this weekend, but obviously that's fucked for reasons I can't even mention, which is fucking annoying.
It's okay. It's out of our hands. So
but,
we got work to do. It's fine.
But then ONEWE is probably the next one, and I'd love to do one that's like live band music.
Oh,
So if
I
you
would
have,
love.
the DPR lads, I don't think we're gonna be able to go to that one.
Sold.
Our
the
team
hell out.
has probably bothered their team so much, and I don't think there's any way. But so
Listen.
if you know of any bands, even if we don't know of them yet, but the Korean bands,
And they're coming to London. Let us know.
yeah, let us know and we will be there. Like we'd love to cover the event and we'd love to review it and go and experience it. But anyways, this is the lyrics. It couldn't happen. What is this? What the fuck's the name of the song? Oh, Beauty and the Beast. It couldn't happen. The love story between you and me, like Beauty and the Beast. People's gazes, they look at us while shaking their heads. Yeah, because that's sort of the sense you get from the video. 3 different types of love. I don't know what the third one was. I think it was like a friendship, or maybe they were also lovers. I don't know. Because the one with the angel, you're quite fucking confused. It's like, what the fuck? You know, like a spoiler alert. You know, it's like the angels are not really like a thing. You know what I mean?
Really?
So it's like, and then the guy, the kid that like moves and shit, but he was frozen.
I do think that's a Pinocchio reference.
Yeah.
I don't know what the.
So I guess it's like impossible, fantastical love.
It's like like impossible loves.
And like the other ones, like they were in kind of. It looked like they were in 2 worlds, and they shouldn't have come across.
That's right.
Because there's like spider webs and shit.
Yeah,
And that's probably
what
enough to deter me, to be fair.
Really?
Bunch of spider webs and like some big ass tarantula looking spiders.
There was no tarantulas looking.
If the spider webs are that thick,
okay.
Big Mama made them. You know what I mean?
Well,
A Big Mama tarantula made
Well,
them.
that's the whole point of the beast, right? I'm the beast and you are the beauty. That is such a nice way of phrasing that.
The girl says this, because I'm the beast, but you are the beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Your beauty, the last petal falls off. I feel like I'm going to be enchanted, beautiful love. You and I, it's a beautiful life. You and I, your beauty. The withered flowers bloom. I think the enchantment will work out. Beautiful love, you and I. It's a beautiful life, you and I. If you have a migraine, you can fucking get that ad.
Continue.
The scenery I would see every day is new if I'm with you. Like Beauty and the Beast. An emotion I don't understand. I'm just different from others.
You see, it's like, I think it just has to do with like impossibilities in reaching the fulfillment of the relationship.
I also feel
such an emotional...
with this genre, you could probably make a lot of societal commentary.
Oh, 100%.
Because rock has always sort of done that.
Correct.
Alternative rock. So maybe they're sort of alluring to that, just in the world, like this love that for the public eye looks normal, but then...
Or accepted.
Yeah, and then there's other types of love that don't seem normal. And then as time has progressed, then people say, oh, yeah, that's okay. Because love is fucking love.
Correct.
Like, how can you tell someone how to love or what to love?
Yeah, yes.
But then again, as long as you're not, as long as you're not fucking a pig or something.
Yeah. I knew
you know what I mean? It's like,
I knew
you're
gonna
alright.
say something stupid. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
No, but
it's
you got a
obviously
point.
wrong shit.
Yes, of course.
But then...
as long as it's not illegal, like, why...
Yeah, right?
Or morally incorrect, which I think that's...
It's such a grey line, right?
But what?
Because what if this guy loves fucking cars or something? Have you not seen that documentary? He kisses them and stuff, and he's just fucked it.
Is that morally incorrect?
It's not hurting anyone, right?
Exactly.
I guess it's just shedding all over foods.
Okay.
Whatever the maker of the car is.
Let's not make it more explicit. I'm sure people's got imagination of their own.
Yeah, but it's so weird, right? But then it's like, the sort of times have evolved, and then certain types of love or like sexuality and all that stuff is, oh, that was wrong. And then it's like, well, then everyone started realizing, oh, that's kind of stupid to say that that's wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone should be able to love. And then it's like, yeah, that's true, right? And then it's like, where does it stop? But anyways, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea where I'm going with this. But essentially, you could use this genre, because historically it has been used in this way, to sort of comment or share your thoughts on things. I've never been a big fan
of what?
When like artistry gets so muddled up with politics.
Yes, I agree.
But it's so hard because
again,
social commentary can happen, right?
The thing is, though, Efra, I believe when that happens is because it's the music and art is the maximal expression of the human essence.
I see.
So if you are passionate about something, it will translate into your art. So if you are deeply concerned about this political societal status of the world, you will convey that through your art, whether that be plastic art or whether that be writing or songwriting, for this matter. It's the maximum expression of self being, of just existing. So it's hard to, again, that's a really fine line, that's a really blurred line. The art is art, yeah, okay, but what if the artist has a really strong political opinion?
And it's also like
it's its expression.
And it's also like they feel like they have also a responsibility, given their platform, to at least voice their thoughts.
And even before social media, like...
so that's what I mean. It's like...
way before, I mean... listen to music or read poetry from like the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, also,
in France, and you'll be like, what the hell?
During the First and the Second World War, they're probably one of some of the best recent examples of what music was sort of speaking about. And even, sports, they had great sportsmen make their stances,
Correct.
That's what's happening right now with given the situations in the world. I can't even say the name of the countries or anything because even YouTube fucking goes mad.
But yeah.
But you know, obviously what I'm talking about. But it's like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people sort of feel like they have a responsibility.
Correct.
Given sort of the reach that they have. I think
especially because they feel passionate about their opinion, and there's nothing stronger as an initiator of creativity than a very strong feeling.
I see.
And a really strong emotion. That's where I think it comes from, though.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Because I think it's basically gonna be the same. I don't know if we had much left.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's listen to one of the bands which not presumably, I think there's a good argument for them to probably have one of the strongest discographies.
Mm-hmm. I love every body of work they have come out with.
Yeah. I don't understand the situation with Jay.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about Day6, by the way.
Day6, yeah. I don't understand that, and I don't know how many members there are now.
Okay,
but this is a recent one.
Yes.
It only seems to be 3.
So yeah, so this is recent stuff, but Jay left the band,
Right.
and then
wants to work on his own stuff.
Yeah, I think he took some time off, and he's taken some time.
You know, when
off,
people,
he's coming
like
back
in the
now.
West, I don't know how it is like in the Korean thing, but like the Korean industry. But if in the West, like if someone left the band, it was quite fucked.
Yeah, well, no, he created quite a lot
Oh
of
really?
controversy. Yeah,
I don't go online, so it's just so you know.
it made a lot of noise. Yeah, when he decided to stop, and it's quite recent as well. It's not like it was like last year or something.
I learn a lot from what you guys send me, so do keep sending me shit. But I never got sent anything. I just heard from this website, Jasmine Media. Waleska sent me an article, and I didn't read it. I just saw the picture that said they sort of left, and then he.
I don't know if
Like he actually had. I saw this clip then as well. That he quite likes JYP. Like he loves JYP.
I just think he's looking for a break, and maybe expand in his own artistry and stuff like that. I don't really know what the whole situation
He was also
is.
twitching,
Yeah.
live Twitch streaming.
He's always done that though. Like
So maybe he just wants
like,
to be a streamer.
maybe, yeah, maybe I don't know.
That's
what
all. Has he
his
got
plans
music?
are.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, so this is, and one of them is serving in the military.
I don't recognize him. I don't know the music, but I don't recognize him like by face.
What I love about Day6 though is that most of their stuff is self-composed.
Very nice. Young K seems to be the genius behind the shit, right?
And then One Pill. I love One Pill.
Right, go on.
How cool! Look at that freaking place. Oh, okay.
Boss, they should have put the section where he recorded with the drum machine. A lot of people find that so interesting.
Oh, correct.
Because that first bit is obviously it's a drum machine doing the drumming. It's not him.
It's like that Ariana Grande when she's playing around with her.
Yeah,
with
what
her,
viral moment that was.
With her.
In positions. Oh, whoa, 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 and then he goes. Yeah, and he sounds amazing, and then you're like, what? The
Awesome.
Actually, if that video, my favorite drummer is the drummer for Ariana Grande, Aaron Spears.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
Those are live vocals, people. Live.
Wow, that's a small ass hi hat.
They work so well.
Good band, eh?
Speaking, yeah, they're so
Crazy how much you can do with 3 people.
You see what I mean? Those arrangements take them from, oh, they're a great band, to,
Those cymbals sound beautiful.
nice.
Yeah, what
You
great
know?
cymbals.
I like that arrangement. That was a nice arrangement. Okay, let's talk about the
Dude.
dynamics in the
I'm
song.
sorry.
They're so nice because from the beginning you hear that is the straightforward rhythm to it. There's that electric drum kit who just playing in the background. But there is quite a straightforward approach to the song. There's really not much flourish from the vocals nor the chord progression. There's nothing crazy about it. It's quite a straightforward song.
Except that arrangement. That arrangement's quite nice.
And then the arrangement comes in, and then it includes new dynamics because the leading towards the chorus that is like on a diminished setting, even though it's not on diminished chords, but it's because of that segue in the arrangement that gives you this nice cool tension that you didn't even see coming. So the song naturally builds up, and by the time that you are met with this silence, with the back to the sample of that electric drum kit, and you go back to the same A phrase of the verse, you're like, wow, cool, I experienced a whole freaking roller coaster and I didn't even know.
Yeah,
Awesome.
The best way to explain that, like, because I, you know, we can't presume that everyone that's watching sort of knows about music. You might be really well versed in music in the sense of like you know their discography, but like the word diminished may mean fuck all to you.
Okay, so it means that it's like, it gives you like a sad feel.
This is-
it's a bit like.
This is the best way I've been explained this. So when the way I was explained to it was in three ways. The way you speak, right? So imagine this graph here, and this is like that, like a chicken thing, like a chicken. What do you call it? Feet, chicken feet, right here, right? So this is a stable tone right here, right? So it just feels the same. It's sort of how I'm speaking right now. It doesn't break rapport. Then if it goes up, which is what people kind of call upspeak kind of thing, right? That breaks rapport upwards. So it makes you, it's either like to ignite a question, right?
Upspeak. Go ahead. Give us an example.
Oh, it goes like, hey guys, I'll give you a question. I go, can I have the hot sauce?
Can I have it?
Can I have it? See how it goes up? So it breaks rapport upwards because he seeks for a response. And then there is the third one, which in music we call a diminished note, right?
What happened to your chicken feet?
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's not a chicken feet. This is it.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was I doing? I was doing gang signs. Anyway, so this one is breaking rapport downwards. So sort of like this. So for example, like happy birthday, that's going up, right? Happy birthday, that's going down. It is. So you're breaking rapport. It doesn't make any sense, and that it makes you seek what in the fuck was that?
No, it creates this nice type of nostalgic tension that you don't really know what you're feeling the way you're feeling, but it just kind of keeps going down, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but the important bit
It's like
of
the
that,
change of the weather.
No, the important bit of that explanation, because it is a good explanation, is the breaking. No,
Everybody's confused.
It breaks rapport. It breaks congruency. It breaks the normality of whatever the fuck was happening before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like introducing a 7/8 when it's a 4/4. 7/8 is just a disruption of tempo. You know, that's all it means. Or it's a syncopation, for example. You count to 4 and then you count to 5 in the second round. You're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Same thing. It's just a disruption. It's just breaking rapport to ignite emotion. Wow, that was a really bad explanation, but I think at the end we pulled through that, didn't we?
Did you?
I think we did. I think everyone in the comments is going to be, wow, Efra's a genius, sire. Anyways, good.
A whole chicken came out of me in that laugh.
Nice. Flash.
Nice. You see, it has that nostalgic idea. Also, before we change, in that chorus, that last phrase, it goes, bright, 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 not so bright, finish on a bright note. So it gives you this like whole, what is happening?
But they do that very well as a band.
Yes,
actually, yeah.
it's like I feel like that's their signature sound as well.
Yeah, it's like brightness dynamics.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
yeah,
the
it's
next
like-
level to dynamics, right?
And I think they played with that whole concept of brightness and darkness and quirkiness throughout their whole discography a lot. So if you like that, check out their whole
Day6
discography.
is fucking
Yeah,
for you.
awesome.
Anime OSTs do that really well as well.
Yes, exactly. They play with your heart.
It's really good.
See, I love this dynamic. Yes, 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 yes.
That's why he was counting. Yes, that's why he was counting.
Nice.
Did you see that face? Go left.
Yes, I did.
You see that drumming face? Look at this. Look at this drumming face. That face. That face. That's a hard end, bro.
I'm telling you, the fact that they arrange and compose these things themselves
That's great.
just takes them from like, oh, how cool are they, to like, yes.
I really admire them. They're very good. It's so hard to have a band that's that good and that also does commercially that well, especially nowadays, I feel.
Yeah, I do also want to say though, for anybody out there that agrees with me, put a hand emoji like this in the comment section. Is there anything cooler than a drummer? Think about it. They just look so cool.
Yeah.
They're just doing so much, like their feet, their hands, and they can also like sing along sometimes. And then you're like, what the hell? You do all this stuff?
Yeah, to me,
So cool.
to me, the guys that are really impressive are
Like it.
the guy from the Rosa. He can sing, and like he can sing to a good level. Like Anderson .Paak, over a great example of that. The guy from n.flying, he can sing.
I was just gonna say, I think
ONEWE, he can sing.
listen to this situation. This is what blew my mind
Yeah.
when I first was introduced into like Korean bands made by labels or under a label system.
Well, they're all trained, right?
The thing is, they train them as they're gonna debut as idols. They just happen to hone in into their natural ability for instruments.
Right.
So what they like for JYP, I think there's a story of them telling them how they came together, and I think one of them was like, one of the coaches used to tell them, if you learn how to do a backflip, you're gonna debut like next week and whatever. And then he gets the backflip and whatever right.
Front flip.
No, and they make him debut in a band. And he's like, I'm never gonna do the backflip now.
Whoa, what the fuck?
But yeah, I think the approach to it though is that everybody sings because they're being trained.
That's what I mean. They're all
as
in the training.
dancers and idols first.
Yeah, the triple threat shit, except for the acting. Yeah, double threat. They all sing and they all can dance.
No, but take the acting away, put the modeling in, and then you have a triple threat either way stuff. You know, it's important.
I'd say the triple threat there would be their fucking music.
Of
that they
course.
actually have some sort of musical pedigree.
100%.
Because if they are going to arrange their songs and they are going to write their own stuff,
But most
that's a skill that's so difficult to hone in. Even great singers that we know from all over the world
Mm-hmm.
are really bad writers for their own stuff. Or really great writers are really bad singers. And it's like it happens. So
Yeah.
for them to have the whole package, I think it gets overlooked, but they're special.
they are incredible. I like them a lot, and I hope they make more music soon.
It's great. One of them is in the army, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair.
Listen,
Fair play.
I'm whipped. They're awesome, and I like their stuff. Next. Oh, okay. This is the first time.
You don't want to check out the lyrics?
Sure. I forgot about it. I'm just like super excited about this specialism.
Just to have a little run, you know.
It's doing it for me. I like it. It's cool. This is the type of music I listen to in my off time as well. So
this is very Walucha.
That's very me. What is the name of the song again?
Even.
Right Through Me. That's what it's called. Right Through Me. Lyrics English.
Romanized, I start just banging out some Korean.
Hit me with it. Hey. Do. This is new?
Yeah, it's fairly new. It's like last year.
Last year. Okay. I haven't seen this.
It goes, sadness was hanging over this slouched shoulders. I cautiously ask if you're okay. the only answer is silence. I must say and emphasize what I said during the video. The other genre of music that does that sort of brightness dynamic really well to make you go in an emotional roller coaster.
Anime OSTs.
Anime OSTs do that really
100%.
well. Anyways, I want to be of help, try everything I can, but I guess you can't see me, although I'm right in front of you. Slowly beginning to crack, just about to break, but I was holding on. I was going to say holding back. So desperately hoping I was wrong this time, but why? Just walk away from your words, pierce right through me, spinning out of control. My heart beating for you, shatters and breaks into 1,000 little pieces. This is the end of my love.
You see now, the nostalgic, suspended feel and diminished notes that we were hearing in the arrangements make perfect sense, emotionally speaking.
Well, it's also written in prose. It's not that because that's how verses are written. That's not how you would actually say that. That's not how he sings that. He wouldn't sing this. My heart beating for you shatters and breaks into 1,000 little pieces. He would go, my heart beating for you shatters and breaks into 1,000 little pieces.
Correct.
It wouldn't be he wouldn't be narrated as I'm saying it, and that allows for sort of, it opens up such such room for diminishing notes or increasing darkness or brightness, or the arrangements that they have sort of in the percussion.
Correct.
So I guess that it would be like adding grammar kind of thing. So fucking add grammar. So I guess now I've got to go. Even if I leave, you would never blink an eye. Oh, so I guess now there's no more us because you no longer need me anymore. I don't know why Genius doesn't add any fucking punctuation. That's really annoying me now.
Okay.
What is that?
Let's
I
talk
know
about
verses.
some pet
I know.
peeves.
I know verses are not written with immense amount of care for punctuation, but it does help.
Well, it's not poetry unless it's written with that purpose first. Most of the time, song lyrics are written harmoniously with the music.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. It's not
so
like
they're composed in completely different ways.
Yeah.
And if you see them in a musical score, the commas, the grammar will come in where the silences in the music would be written too. So grammatically speaking, it is not the most right thing ever.
Yeah,
not that made any
'cause
grammatical sense either.
you try and read these and make sense of it. You know.
It does.
No, but like as a sentence. I hate you. I tried to walk away, but it's easier said than done. Because you're in front of me, slowly beginning to crack. Knowing that doesn't make any fucking sense if you read it like that.
Because you're in front of me,
Off. Slowly. Exactly.
Beginning
It doesn't
to
make any
crack.
fucking sense. But I was still holding on. Knowing I will break, but I was still holding on. That as a full sentence makes sense. Not knowing I was gonna break, but I was still going on, holding on. The punctuation is wrong there. There's no pause.
How to start an argument with Efra.
So desperately hoping I was wrong there. A comma.
Okay.
I was wrong this time. Sign up to start annotating. Fucking put punctuation, you dip twits. Just walk away. Your words piercing right through me. Let me go to the bridge because the bridge is quite interesting. Even at this moment when I'm crumbling down, no, it's not easy to live for good. Just walk away. Your words piercing right through me, spinning out of control. My heart beating for you, shatters and breaks into 1,000 little pieces. This is the end of my love. And then it's like that. That's quite smart. Then think about it. This is the end of my love. It ends kind of like in a syncopation. There's this rhythmia. Your heart is broken.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That's fucking great. Fair play, Day6.
Yes.
Your heart skipped a bit because you're dead.
Yeah, it actually finished on a 3.
Wow, that's good shit. I think I just clocked that. What the fuck? I wouldn't have thought of that.
Wait until you listen to the whole discography.
That's
of
good
theirs.
stuff, guys.
Correct.
First time.
This is why I love listening to this type of music. Next one, we got Lucy. It's the first time for us. A playing performance version. Let's go.
Lucy,
I have no idea.
It's a group of lads. Hey, what the fuck? Why is it
Where's
no
the
girls?
girls? Where are the girls?
Dude, I love women.
We run the world, but they're not here, and I would love to see.
That's quite interesting, right? There's no-
some girls playing the bass.
Japan is quite popular. A lot of
Yes,
girls playing
yes.
sort of in bands.
Yes.
Where else? Like The Philippines not very popular.
No,
either.
but there is. I have seen a couple.
Indonesia?
Have I? No. Great point.
Thailand, no. Vietnam, no.
No idea, bro. So again.
India, no. Pakistan, no.
Right. Are you gonna keep listing countries?
USA, name me one, bruv.
Aye. Oh, this girl group called Haim or
They
Haim.
play.
They're all musicians,
You-
and I think there's 3 girls. I think.
Oh, fair play. Okay. Dude, what the fuck?
I don't know. That's a very good point. What happened to women drummers? They're so cool.
Oh,
Moving
like,
on.
bro,
I'm based
no,
there.
I'm just telling you. If not, I mean, if you're okay with it,
So
Japan's
sexy.
gonna take over because they're women they're women bands
yeah.
and they have holy shit, they're unreal.
So
Check-
many as well.
Check out our rock special. It's like 90%
Japan.
women. Yeah,
Literally, it's
in Japan,
true.
it was literally like
It's true.
80% women.
That's so cool. I love
it's
it.
cool.
Anyway, so Lucy, let's have a look. I don't even know what the song is. Oh, hi.
They look fairly young.
Yeah, they do.
Damn, that guy's jawline was made by Superman,
English.
and this guy's jawline as well. What the
Violins?
dude? Look at his jawline.
Yeah, it's perfect. So angular.
Nice. That was good. Going in.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, nice.
멀어져가는 꿈의 잔상처럼 지난 내 하루의 표정이
It's game over.
기억 너머대로 밀려오는 생각이 날 괴롭혀 또 닥쳐
Vale, it's game over. If
It
I
is.
had that voice and I could still drum, I would literally rule over the world.
Yeah, but thank God you don't.
Dude, can you imagine being that fucking cool?
Can you imagine being that freaking powerful?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's dangerous. Whoever that drummer is,
I would literally rule the world, dude. I kid you not. If I had that
these
voice,
guys are cool.
pray
okay?
for me, ladies and gentlemen.
No, please don't.
Let the miracles happen.
No, let's not make that happen, Efren.
Dude, I like that guy a lot. Fair play, bro. I don't know. I love to know what Siljan's series of cymbals. Siljan is the brand.
I know.
Because they look quite metally.
They do.
Good for videos. I don't know if
Right.
maybe they sound like shit. Who knows?
Maybe it's just for the visual.
Exactly,
aesthetic.
exactly. Maybe they sound really bad, but it just fits the thing.
Yeah. Again, I'm telling you, these guys have it all.
Go on, go on.
I love that intro. It's the swells, the little, the chord progression and that arpeggio at the beginning of the piano. Well, it's not an arpeggio. It's a sequence of. Well, it is. Well, never mind. It's really cool. It's so freaking awesome. And then you have like this like magic situation happening. Okay, open up. His voice is cool. Can you tell I'm excited?
Nice.
There's nothing cooler than a violin too. Yeah, yeah. They're very vocal forward. That is really cool. 10 out of 10! I am a fan.
Let it play.
Okay, sorry. Yes! It's you got.
머금고 있기를 바라고 스치는 해성처럼 설레인 듯한 아름다움
The violin adds so much.
해도 까진 무릎이 아팠던 것도 모른 채
right way to introduce all of the symphonic elements that they're bringing into the table. Also, it's a complicated song from a composition speaking point. It's a hard singing phrase, it's a hard chord progression phrase too, especially in the chorus. You have a lot of dynamics that are just underlying the vocal section, which is very forward, even in the mixing of the track. I don't know if this is our speakers, but the vocals seem to be sitting quite on top of the music. So there's just elements of layering of the musical, the instrumentalization part of the song that is just adding so much depth. So you're hearing little pizzicato moments of the strings. You're hearing overlaid moments of the bass line, and everything's just coming in like little sparks of music, but at the same time never breaking that bubble of depth that they have made. I am a fan of this situation happening in the build up here in the break, in the bridge. It's really interesting, musically speaking, though. See, this is really nice. Beautiful. Yes. Ooh, the bass.
You know, they love
Awesome. Freaking awesome. Nice freaking composition. Lucy, who are you with? It's awesomeness.
Yeah, who are they with?
I have no idea, but this is a really cool overall composition. Is this
Executive producing Mystic Story. Maybe search them up in the
Media
website that
programming.
everyone searches
Yes, I will do.
people on.
K-pop profiles.
That's it.
Shut up. So Lucy.
That was a good song.
Yeah, I think the composition of the track is really complicated for the way that it's done. You know what I mean? It's really well executed too. Lucy, facts. Let's go.
It's four-member band on the Mystic Story.
Story.
The band named after a dog that they used to play with that lived close to where they practiced.
Why are you reading it like that?
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. They all participated on the Survivor show, JTBC Super Band. Shout out JTBC.
why.
Good friends of the channel. The band consists of Cho Wosang, Choi Sang Gyop,
Sangyo.
Shin Gwa Gil, and Shin Yechan, or Yechan. They debuted in May 8th, 2020 with their album Dear and the title track Flowering.
Oh, okay. I'm with it.
So that's Yechan.
So
Well,
the
how old are
violinist.
these geezers?
Yeah, the violinist.
Oh,
He's the
fucking hell,
leader.
1992.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought they were so young.
So did I. I thought
They're
they
older
were
than Bali.
teenagers.
They're 28, man.
Yeah, they're old. They're older than that. Cause
How old were you?
I'm 27.
Oh, they're 31.
Yeah.
How
cool.
Choi,
Okay.
94, so he's 28.
Right. 28.
And then
Cool.
Cho Wosang,
Nice.
he's 96.
He's a producer as well.
Very nice. So he's
96.
26.
26.
And then Shin, I would imagine my age, 97. So he's either 24 or 25.
And he's a drummer.
Good man.
He's a drummer.
What the fuck? Go up. He says, up. He says, well, he studied in Peru for 7 years
He's
and his
fluent in
breath is fluent in Spanish. Is this not the motherfucker we checked out? No, that was what. There was that band. They got in touch actually. That band, that the guy speaks Spanish basically. That idol that he speaks
I know.
Spanish.
But he is actually born in South America.
Argentina or some shit.
Argentina,
Or
yeah.
Chile or something.
No. He's from Argentina. I
Yeah, what a great sport, good man. Go down. So this guy Gemini as well, like me. His
Yeah.
hobbies are fishing and sleeping. Yeah, well, it couldn't be any more alike. I'm only
Since
joking.
he was lonely in Peru. Cool.
He playing the
Playing
guitar,
guitar, he was-
and how he coped with his loneliness. He also has an older sister. Are you me?
Hey!
Yeah. His
Are you
hobbies.
me from a parallel universe?
By the way, that was sarcasm. I hate fishing. And I genuinely think if I could get away with not sleeping, I would.
I know, that's
So
very strange.
he likes to fish and sleep. I love to stay awake and not fish. You know, how about that for a life?
Again, well, it's like if the multiverse existed, maybe he's another version of you.
He is an all-rounder. Guan Gil can play a lot of instruments. Same. If he wasn't an idol, he would be an interior designer. All right, bruv. Yeah, that's not me.
Okay.
He used to promote his music under the name Who Am I?
Who am I?
Guan Gil was the bass vocalist, Mr. Sir pre-debut Mystic Band.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's fucking clean, man.
Nice.
Juan Gil stole his cousin's fish and named them Hola, ¿qué tal? And ¿cómo estás?
How are you? What?
All right, bro.
Okay, nice facts.
That last one was quite abnormal.
No, nice facts. I mean, I did name a pine tree Pepino.
That's fine.
Because Pepino
you
the
wouldn't
pine
call
tree.
him. You wouldn't call the fucking.
It doesn't make sense in
Here's my
English.
parrot. 안녕하세요. That's my fucking parrot's name.
That is a pretty cool name. Think
piss
about
off,
it.
man. No way.
My pine tree was called
The reason-
Pepino, which means cucumber. That makes cucumber the pine tree. That makes no sense. There's no alliteration there.
Fair play.
You
fair
knew?
play, okay. The reason why I was a bit quiet in that is if you go back, I talked about it. Okay, fair enough.
That's alright.
If you go back,
I'm back.
and I presume that obviously they're quite new. I mean, they're 2 years old at this point. The music's really good actually. Like it's probably one of my favorite tracks of the day. And
So funny.
yeah, it's one of those tracks you have to listen to again and again and again. Keep saying that word and again and again and again. I'll punch his beard off.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I'm very sorry. He's very tired.
You have to listen to this song quite often and repeatedly to do it a fair review, because it has lots of hidden what would you call it, hidden aspects of the thing.
Correct.
Because
they're very well layered.
yeah, obviously a lot of the magic comes from the violin. I would presume they're probably one of the few bands in Korea that has a
That
violinist
is
as an idol.
such a hook to have in a band.
Also, the drumming line is quite intriguing. They also mixed it really back. So a lot of like the feel, there's a feel he always does the ta 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 before the da 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 da. That being it sounds so behind. In comparison to like Day6's mixing,
Correct.
Everything I forget the name of the drummer, but everything the drummer from Day6 would do would be so bright. And as a matter of fact, you noticed that with his cymbal choice, he had a splash. The splash is the tiny one. The hi-hat was so small, so it's so snappy. Here, I think those cymbals were for show. They look too dry. They don't look like they would resonate as much. I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass. I don't know enough about cymbals. I'm not like a watchmaker. You know those watch people that look at a watch. Oh, this is model 175. I'm not like that with cymbals. If it sounds good, it sounds good. So I was looking at it. Obviously, the sections in the shooting where he's playing the flautone, but in the song the snare was sounding.
Yeah, so I do think there's a lot because
They were dubbing
have,
obviously in that moment because it's a music video.
and they're in the track you hear a drum track also being used.
You said like a drum machine again.
So there's aspects of real instruments with technological producing things, magic in it, which is really cool because when you're watching it live, because this is what I immediately go towards. If this is what they sound like in studio, if this is what they can provide through a music video produced for this, for the sound of the studio, imagine what you can get live.
Well, if you have the balls,
So that's pretty freaking exciting.
if you have the balls to debut with a violinist
Yeah.
as an idol and a star of the show,
Yes.
you can't be bad live.
Like you cannot.
You genuinely cannot be bad live.
Especially not with songs that are this musically complicated as well.
Well, and they're given
They have-
so much room to shine.
Correct, and they're very mature musical choices that they come with a responsibility of like the musicians know exactly how to deliver it, and that's such a fascinating aspect to look forward for a band.
It's good
if
shit.
If you want to see them live.
Anyways.
Again, if they are...
A dark horse for me at the moment.
Yes, I think so too. They came in hard. Okay, a new band also from JYP. It's Extraordinary Heroes, and their debut track, I think, was Happy Death Day, and they did a special live section for It's Live.
Shout out It's
and
Live.
shout out It's Live. I love this freaking studio. I want to live there. Anyway, so let's have a look at what they did here. 안녕.
It's quite a lot of them for a band, right? It's
Yeah.
like 3 guitars.
Then again, they're pretty young. Recently debuted.
자, 인사 먼저 드리겠습니다.
Deleted.
하나, 둘, 셋. We're all heroes. 안녕하세요.
We're all heroes.
반갑습니다.
Those are pretty live freaking...
네, 저희 오늘 엑시너리 히어로즈 첫
So dry. Are you paying attention to that?
By the way, I don't know about that. I don't know if we're all heroes, mate. I saw a guy once eat a cupcake with a fork. He is not a hero. He is the villain of the story, dude. You don't eat cupcakes with a fork and a knife. The fuck? What do you have? A fridge full of women you killed in your basement? What the fuck, dude? That's not normal.
If
Gotta have a glass of milk next to his face. Appropriately so, and this is where you run the other way.
Oh my god! You can't
So
judge
we're not all
somebody
heroes, lads.
No, you can't judge somebody so strongly just based on their cupcake eating choices.
Oh, no, I think I can, and I did. It's not even I will. I already have.
Fair enough.
보게 되었는데요.
It's such a dry
네,
mix.
굉장히 많이 떨리고 또 설레는 마음으로 많은 것들을 준비해 왔습니다.
One of the main
저희
vocalists is so cool.
이제 준비한
The red hair.
것들 마음껏 보여줄 수 있도록 같이 화이팅하고 화이팅!
Fighting!
화이팅!
Fighting!
네, 그럼 저희 준비한
Wow,
무대
so dry.
보여드리도록 하겠습니다.
The
It's because it's
equalization
such-
of the sound.
Because it's such a big room, I think in post-production they have to dry it all out
Well,
because
no, they do that. What was a gate, maybe?
Maybe,
Or
most
sound
likely a gate.
I'd love
Again.
to. I'd love to go there, and you don't even have to pretend I'm there. You can ignore me. I just want to
wanna
see
sit
how
there.
everything works.
Yeah, me too.
Genuinely.
Same.
Yeah, and just
Cool.
let me record a bit.
No, I don't
Because
care.
my sister has a YouTube channel.
He's cool. I like him. He hasn't even spoken, and I already like him.
That's what looks do,
Cool,
right?
cool look. I love that intro. Wait.
XH. Wow.
My Chemical Romance coming in strong. Don't you hear it? Don't you hear the punk freaking era of 2009?
I did find that I did think they might have been a bit more punkish than rock. Go on.
La, la, la.
Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay, so have we heard this before?
Okay, so we watched a little snippet of this chorus on the fourth generation K-pop fourth generation special that we did like a few weeks ago. But we actually never got to see them perform or sing this live at all.
What did we check out from them?
We checked out another song from there.
Because I know we've checked them out before. This is not the first time.
No, but this is definitely the first time we're hearing their title
Or live as
debut
well. I've
track.
never fucking heard them live.
Yeah, this is an interesting. Well, this is what happens where I find that it's really interesting to combine the pop elements to how can you commercialize the sound, because it's not what's trending at the moment, even though there has been a rise in punk, like punk influences into pop tracks, but it hasn't
I'm a fucking tomboy.
TXT has been doing it for a couple of albums.
Just G-Idol, TXT.
G-Idol, TXT,
and Hypen to an extent, right?
Yes, even in the Western side of music, you've seen a rebirth of Avril Lavigne and like Willow Smith and stuff like that.
Olivia Rodrigo
uses a lot of punk influences again. So it's quite interesting to see how can you commercialize this, and I think a lot of it would come in the beat production aspect of it.
Okay.
So I think a lot of those elements that we're hearing that are added, like the vocal effects and like the little samples used here and there,
Add that edge.
Add that commercial aspect of
You add the looks, the hairs, the style,
the chemistry,
and you're on the right path.
Correct.
Yeah.
Worst day, it's the worst day. She might keep doing it. One day, I'm sorry. Happy dance day, happy worst day. Happy dance day, happy worst day. I'm so sick of the bass, I'm so sick of the bass.
Yeah, okay, the smirk going in.
I'm so sick of the bass, I'm so sick of the bass. So sick of the bass, I'm so sick of the bass. Run for your life, run for your life. I remember the day when I first sang. Listen down, we need to search it out.
What section again? What section again from the... Nice.
Yes, sir!
He likes that train, doesn't he? One more time. That's better than I could have. That's better. That's so
section
cool.
is so cool.
Isn't it funny how you know when you like it's better than you could have even imagined.
I know the predictability is like let me just make it better.
Yeah,
for
like
you.
that's better than I could have even thought of, even thinking that someone could think of.
Correct.
The arrangement there, because I thought they were gonna do it again. Like do the stop, the pause, return, pause again to create that angst. No, make it 3 times. Don't follow the rule of 3. Just 2, just to sort of make it quirky.
Not even
they
that.
did some random
not
shit.
Even that.
Go on, do it again.
Oh, this is such a great section of the track. Actually, from this vocal section, this vocal breakdown.
Yeah, do it from the drum and breakdown.
Chromatic harmonies are always so cool. Ooh, the bass though.
Good man, bring synth back, man. Like,
yeah, it's so cool to have a synth player in the band. I'm game.
big mashup.
This gives me big teenage dirtbag vibes.
So one one's playing keys, the other one's doing synth shit. Oh, nice.
snap. That was sassy.
I like when they speak after.
No, this
Go like,
is
"Annyeonghaseyo." Oh, sorry, they go like, "감사합니다."
Oh yeah, maybe.
Uncut.
Good! Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god.
Vibe.
They're pretty cool.
He's going to unplug his shit.
Oh,
I'll
no,
get some waters.
Yeah.
Get some waters for the team. Good man.
Oh, what a cool guy.
Good man.
Look, they have a lot more stuff. Now I want to check it all out. They're awesome. Can we just have a moment for that?
Yeah, that's
Those
pretty good.
arrangements, pretty clever.
Yeah, that's the type of thing you can't get this type of arrangements because the pedigree is different, and this is what I mean. It's like you must judge.
The demand is different.
No, the pedigree in terms of like the capability of the producers, the capability of the songwriters, the capability of execution from the musicians is different. So it's like you must judge the genre based on what the genre can do.
Yeah,
so it's
I
like
agree.
I can't expect a pop track to be able to have arrangements this complex.
Yeah.
Because that's not what pop is.
No, and it takes away from the the pop music experience.
It's not what pop is.
Exactly.
So then it's like if you want more, right? Sometimes you just need more,
Yes.
and you don't know how to explain it because maybe you just sort of listen to music. You're an avid music listener,
So
and
you
then
just need that different, like that edginess, that something else
that
to it.
unexpected, and that it's not the complete switch up or a cocktail of a new rhythm or a new style. Or it feels like songs merged together. No, this is so a complete song, especially that latter. I'm actually not the biggest fan of that happy birthday, happy. I don't like that change too much. It makes sense and it works because I think it makes the song into a big basher and
Yes,
makes it so
yes.
memorable. Very good for a debut track. I understand why they went for that big change. It also fits into the Korean pop industry side of things.
Yes.
Because you need a big memorable moment.
Yeah,
and
the
that's
big onomatopoeical chorus that you can just repeat. Yes.
Exactly, we saw some English words, and
Yes, yes.
The formula works here. It doesn't surprise me, it's JYP. But that later section, those last minute and a half,
Entertainment.
wow, dude, that last minute and a half, that's music. That was
that is.
genuine fucking music.
And you can see the freaking atmosphere build as well. Like, again, the cool thing about band music is the chemistry and like the synergy that they create when you're seeing them perform live. Like, I find like that's where the charm lies. Apart from the music aspect of it all, I think that when you see them really connecting and the visual contact, there's an ache for being one. Is that, to me, it's unbeaten, and you're really seeing a lot of those aspects in Extraordinary Heroes, especially in this live environment.
The more, and I think people will notice this themselves. I mean, do let me know in the comments. But in genres, like for example with pop, which is the one we're comparing it most to, because these guys didn't know they weren't gonna become pop stars. They thought they were going to become pop stars. Now it turns out they're going to become rock stars, essentially.
Yeah.
And the rules are different now. But with pop, the genre of pop will do because it's a commercialized, formulaic genre. So it will sacrifice musical complexity for replayability. It will sacrifice musical depth for
Easily listening experience.
exactly for an ease of consumption. It will sacrifice arrangement, because I guess that all falls into one category, just musical complexity overall, because that's what the dollar says it will do. And I love seeing these new guys like the Extraordinary Heroes, Lucy. I think we're gonna check out one more for the first time, right?
FT Island.
FT. Well, I guess they're not new.
They're not new.
fucking
They're
old.
new to us, though.
Yeah, but like CNBLUE are fairly new. ONEWE who are somewhat fairly new. I love these new guys that are like taking it to the big guy, and they're just making
Sticking
good
it up to the main.
for the sake of good music.
Correct.
They're just focusing
correct.
on making good music, regardless of. It's the same as these new bands here in the UK, like the Gang of Youths, and the other one you
Cassia.
like, Cassia. Like they're just making good quality music, regardless of what the leaders of the industries at the moment in terms of sound are doing, and regardless of what labels probably would have suggested.
Yes.
And they probably don't have the best deals for those reasons, because it is quite a gamble. But I think nowadays, given the internet and the social media thing, you can find enough people, you can find millions of people that love your style of music and love your work. There's some lads in LA causing a lot of havoc at the moment. Brooke posted them. It's like 4 lads. They have like Beatle vibes. The way they dress.
Ooh.
They call the something boys, and they sing.
No idea.
So
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're not Korean. They're like LA boys. But there's bands at the moment just sort of flourishing like that. Post 1975, and I really mean that, because 1975 changed the UK in terms of bands.
They did.
It changed the world to a specific extent.
Well, definitely. I think they brought in this cool aspect, like they commercialized the alternative rock scene that it has always been here. Because I feel like in the UK, especially up north, the best rock scene ever. Like you go to pubs and like the local band is sick.
Yeah,
like
it would eat so many people up, man.
Definitely, and I do appreciate that so much about this country. It's like the I don't know, born rock stars here. It's just like wherever you go, especially up north in the country, freaking bangers. And some of the best leading rock bands at the moment are from the north part of England.
That's why I find it such a privilege that I returned to drumming, playing sort of rock tracks from the UK, in the big London scene. And then if people come over and they say that was really good or whatever, that's like, oh, that must mean something.
Yes.
It's the same as if you go to and you sing a good ballad and you go to the Philippines or you go to Korea, you go to Japan. Or you play the piano and you go to Japan or you go to China, and then you get those type of compliments from those crowds.
Yes.
You did something right. But I feel like these guys would do really well in the UK.
Definitely, but that's what I'm saying. Like the 1975, they commercialized alternative rock music and they made it accessible for the masses.
Everyone. Well, I was 13. I was fucking banging out the music.
That's right, and that's what's so cool about them. So I think they opened up the brand new genre, basically.
New generation. They are the new generation. Because, Kings of Leon were already big at that point.
Yes, Biffy Clyro was super big at the moment.
Foo Fighters were that big at that stage.
Cool.
The Killers had always been big at that stage.
But you see, the Killers popularized their music really, towards the later part of their years.
How old?
Imagine Dragons was pretty big.
Oh, very, very popular.
Yes.
Well, 2012 is when they had sort of the breakout year.
Correct. So similar times, I would think.
And Imagine Dragons was one of the smartest ones because they merged the dubstep EDM thing that was kicking ass at the time.
Yes.
With band-like music. So
they're touring at the moment, by the way.
Fuck me.
Sick.
They're doing forever.
They're sick though.
But
then again, they commercialized the idea. Well, they have always been very experimental, like a hybrid.
And then there was that big gap from the 2013-14 where hip-hop and R&B took over the world, especially hip-hop. And the huge uprise of social media in the last 10 years. And then band music starts taking a step back slowly. It doesn't mean it's dead. It's truly not. Don't let anyone let you believe that shit because it's not true. There's so many great bands in the world. There's so many in your own town. Probably there's great bands in the world that are charting as well. They just don't chart number one. And that's what the 1975 did. That's what Kings of Leon did. That's what Imagine Dragons. They went number one. And when something goes number one, it changes the industry. BTS, for example, is like when a band that does something different, a group that does something different, they change the industry. And now you're seeing a fucking uprise from all over the world of groups again, in terms of boy groups and girl groups. And that's just led alone through, I'd say Korea in general. You have to give the lads the credit they deserve, the BTS lads, but it's also like in Latin America, you can't ignore the Monsta X's, the Super Juniors, because they really did shape the Now Uniteds and the sort of the birth of Cinco, whatever the fuck.
CNCO.
Because it's like, what the fuck, these Korean guys are coming over here, they're making people learn their language, and we have nothing.
Yes.
And it's like, well, some of these label heads sort of start thinking cash signs, you know what I mean? And then there you go. The musical pedigree isn't as high as in Korea. Like, it's gonna be very hard to ever come up with a lineup of like the Super Junior lads. It's like, when the fuck will you ever find such great vocalists again? When you're gonna find the BTS lads again? Monsta is like, good luck. They're kind of like once in a lifetime kind of thing. But they've inspired the new generation, and there's plenty of talent out there. What I like about these guys is that they're doing something, that's
different,
harder is the harder path,
and it has the nostalgic effect that a lot of punk listeners from like the late 2000s, so breaking into that 2010 era, miss. So there's a lot of elements of like your Green Day, your My Chemical Romance. There are a lot of influences from today pop, and so a lot of good measured elements coming into
And they have-
Extraordinary Heroes,
And they have budget behind them.
and they have looks. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But they have budget behind them. Like,
Yeah.
so you're gonna get like one of the things that why Korean pop has taken the Korean music industry has taken our hearts and our interest and our brains is because they do some of the best music videos in the world.
Yes.
They really do have some of the best training. They really do have some of the best choreographies, and they really put their hearts and their bodies into it. Sometimes that's why they pass out and you see those videos because it's so demanding.
Yeah.
But then in band music, it's like band music videos are not great. They're good. But it's usually just like live shows.
yeah, exactly.
You know, they're not like amazing.
Uh-huh.
And then these motherfuckers
Coming out with
have
some
like
of the coolest things
the
ever.
Day6 video was unreal. It was like the Rose videos.
No, but
unreal.
the Day6 videos are also pretty good, also under JYP. So
What was the one of the?
la 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 la.
Yeah, it's like that because we're looking at a lot of live clips. That's why I also want to show some videos.
No,
But-
I'm loving life.
Me
right
too,
now.
but so you're getting the things that pop gets,
Mm-hmm.
but with the high quality music and complexity of band music. Anyways, let me shut up for a second.
I'm into it.
And let's go acoustic this time.
So this is FT Island. We're checking them out for the first time, and yeah, this is one of their first songs in acoustic. Ooh, nice.
여름밤의 꿈이야 오늘 밤 다시 만날 수 있나요
You see the uniqueness of voices that we've heard today.
그대가 너무 보고 싶어
I miss FT Island
나
too.
처음 본 순간 번개친 그 순간 너만 상상해도 두근거리네 yeah. 심장이 살찌네 외로움은 사치네 내 맘에 파도가 쳐
This microphone is really nice. It's really.
무슨 말이 필요해 네 사랑이 필요해 이런 내 맘을 너는 알까 baby 솔직히 너무 예쁜 너에게 반하는 중 내게 빠져버렸어 밤바다에 울리네 우리 둘 세레나데 저기 저 별도 아니 비추네 다가갈 수 있을까 사랑할 수 있을까 속에 자꾸 그려보네 여름밤의 꿈이야
That is freaking fire. Okay, let's talk about the complexity of breaking down a fully fleshed out song into an acoustic set because it's hard.
Very hard.
Okay, you're getting from the guitar perspective, coming from an electric guitar and you're accustomed to playing an electric guitar, switching to an acoustic guitar, it's very hard.
Do they usually do that?
Yes, well, I would think so.
Oh.
I would think so because it's like
Go
a band.
electroacoustic for a live set.
Doubt it. That's so.
Big rock stars, right?
Yeah, that's so not. Come on, that's so not used. Like
Yeah, they're not playing worship music. Are they?
exactly. Come. It's not like. Yeah, I don't see that's a possibility. But so that transition is already hard, and then you're also trying to maintain the same fullness effect, but on a super stripped down version of it. So the vocals are super raw. The magnifying of everything has to be down to equalization. So it's all very like refinery of skill, and they're killing it. I love his voice.
We're right now working on, as I said at the beginning, so we're working on an acoustic set and stuff like that. And that's basic. Do you know that equalization of that cajon? That's called a
Yes.
cajon. So that's like it just means box in Spanish. The box. And that you see that the thump he's got in his.
But I also think it's amplified because of the bass is playing it too.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot it's a bass. Yeah.
So
anyways, go
you're
on.
not gonna get the same thump without the bass. That's for sure.
다시 만날 수 있나요
Yeah, you see, they're playing basically the same thing.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
그대가 너무 보고 싶어 아름다운
I love his voice though.
밤이야 그대여 지금 어디에 있나요 Cause I'm loving you Cause I'm
What bizarre posture as well, right?
Oh yeah.
그대가 너무 보고 싶어 에이 또 나를 자꾸만 들었다 놨다 내 숨이 멎을 것 같다 Baby
Ah.
oh my gosh 넘어가 계속된 내 대자부 나는 없이는 돼
I forget that he's telling me.
이럴 줄은 몰랐어
I've never seen it.
바다에 울리네
No, but he sang at the beginning of the song and I forgot about it and now.
He sang at the beginning.
Yeah, no,
What the
no,
fuck?
I'm not totally wow, gobsmacked by this.
세레나데
I
저기
love
저
him though.
별도 아니 비추네 다가갈 수 있을까 사랑할
bass working double time.
난 너를 떠나지 못하네 오늘 밤에 와 둘이서 사랑할래 여름밤의 꿈이야 오늘 밤 다시 만날 수 있나요 Cause I'm missing you Cause I'm missing you 그대가 너무 보고 싶어 아름다운 밤이야 그대여 지금 어디에 있나요 Cause I'm
I refuse to believe that that's just how he sings.
How crazy is his voice, right?
Like,
What the fuck?
No, it sounds so like so cool, and then he's just like
And it's-
leaning forward.
Yeah, try yourself. Try and sing while doing this.
What?
It's hard.
It's
man.
hard. It's
Yeah.
really hard because your whole diaphragm is compressed. You're also exerting extra amount of air because you're trying to get the notes right. So, he is cool.
He's so. That's what I mean. It's like I knew today, and I don't think we've had a vocal that hasn't caught our attention yet. A vocalist. That's a good song as well. That's really inspiring. That really inspires me for like. It gives me like
Hope for music.
fighting. Like it makes me feel like that because it. You know.
Are they still together?
I don't know. No, it gives me
that's
hope.
cool.
It gives me inspiration for us, like, because that's essentially the magic we're trying to capture, right?
Oh, yeah.
For the set.
We just miss one instrument though.
Whoa, fuck, you know, it's only 3 of us in the set we're doing for ONEWE.
Yeah.
They have 5.
Yeah, well, they got 2 guitars and a bass, and I think that's what gives it the extra flair.
Because we're opening. We're not the main lineup, obviously. Because we're not there yet. But we're learning as we go, and we'll keep improving. So maybe one day, we can do it like that. I'd love to do a proper acoustic set.
I do love acoustic sets. I feel
Love 'em.
like
That's
they're-
why I wanted to do it.
I love them. Like I love singing for them. I love watching them. There's so much.
Well, when
to
they offered, I was
appreciate.
like acoustic.
100%.
100%. Yeah. And if you've been if you follow the channel,
No questions asked.
love you Cause I'm loved all 아름다운 밤이야 그대여 지금 어디에 있나요 Cause I'm loving you Cause I've been loving you 그대가 너무 보고 싶어
Ah, brilliant.
1 out of 10. I wanted it to be 2 hours long.
I think they have plenty of performances in that same environment.
I
think
would love to
they
just
did
do a
like
special
whole
on them.
set. Me too, right? FT
Genuinely.
Island. Ooh,
Let us know,
again,
guys.
Let us know
Obviously,
if
you're
interested.
just as much as the boss as we are.
If you like it, we
I know
do
you
it.
didn't get a vote on this shit background.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Freaking hell. It's gonna change. I promise you. It's here.
It's temporary. It's temporary. It's temporary.
It's so
We're
bad.
moving shit around.
I do apologize.
We're not moving. I mean, moving stuff around.
Bear with me,
'Cause
okay? Nice. Now we got ONEWE. Moving on from the cringe. ONEWE. I love ONEWE though
Don't
because
cringe.
well, it is. That's cringe. Okay, ONEWE.
It's your idea.
Sometimes we make mistakes, okay?
We always thought it was going to be temporary, anyways.
This shorter temporary. Okay, this is Rain to Be by
ONEWE.
ONEWE. This
I like
is a
it.
music video.
I like a lot of the song they have with Horse.
I think they're really cool overall. Again, I know a little bit of them. I know a little bit of their discography. I haven't heard this song though. So, music video.
Okay.
This is gonna blast. Wait.
5 of them, right?
Oh, maybe not.
See, big budget shit, bro.
Yeah, it's nice. Ooh, okay. Yes to the bass line. Yes.
말없는 하늘을 올려다보면서 두 손 모아 내 신호를 보내 널 본다면 보게 된다면 마른 이 땅에 꽃을 피우리
Look at that color grading.
꽃잎을 기기 전에 고요한 침묵을 깨며 속삭여
That hurt my budget. That hurt my spiritual budget.
Hey, bro, man, what the
sorry,
fuck?
Sorry. Why would you hurt the apps?
꽃잎을 기기 전에 고요한 침묵을 깨며 속삭여 결국 이곳을 가득 채울 널 찾아 비가 떨어진 내 창밖을 보는데 그리운 나의
We've seen them sing before. And we always like his vocals. But it's effective. Shred it, man.
It's so cool. What the
It's the coolest.
Such a wonderful concert.
I want to see the behind the scenes of this freaking video. How cool!
That was so beautiful.
Effective
Rainbow, right?
as hell. Yes, yes, yes.
Shout out Rainbow, good friends as well.
When we listen, can we watch it again?
Dude,
From the beginning.
I thought my eyes were watering at one point there, just because that is such a wonderful
Really?
and beautifully executed
Concept.
concept. Like those are the things that make me emotional, because it's so hard, man, to make that shit follow through. Like sad shit doesn't make me sad. Like it makes me sad, but it doesn't make me cry.
Okay.
Amazing stuff like that makes that genuinely tickled me soft. You know, like I don't know what the saying is. I pretend I know sayings, but I really don't.
Okay.
Fish and he shall catch, right? You teach a man how to fish, and then he can feed all the other fishes. But yeah, so that shit, man, that really, I gotta make jokes, because fuck, that's so beautiful, dude, and it's so hard to fucking
Wonderfully executed. Like
come up with ideas like that and then execute them correctly, and it comes out so
Incredible.
great.
and this was last year as well. Oh my god, I want to watch it again. I'm
That's
not even
so
joking
amazing.
to you.
Yeah,
It's such a freaking wonderful
that's
concept.
so amazing, man.
It's so-
They should be so proud of themselves.
So freaking awesomely executed as well.
And
like
the song as well is
the
like,
color grading, the song, it's awesome.
dude, that song does so many things that I would normally not like,
Yeah, and
but they
here we
do
are.
them so well.
It's awesome.
They makes you I don't know what the fuck. That's so well done.
It's fantastic. Also, I love that this arpeggio is on an acoustic guitar, and it's such a cool addition.
Yeah, word of warning, a lot of the things that they're actually playing, that's not what you're listening to.
No, I know. But,
like,
listen, the video is freaking
Yeah.
sick.
Like it's like that thing, if cartoons, you know when the cartoons always do drums, if it would sound what they were actually playing.
It's the High School Musical guy.
He's actually hitting it though. He's just not hitting it very hard, because I think they're using environmental mics to catch the
It's
environment.
High School Musical.
What?
He wasn't playing the drums.
He's the drummer. He's an actual drummer.
He was
He's an
not
actual drummer.
playing the drums. I'm gonna find the clip.
Second chance. So I believe that you and me should grab it while we can.
Yeah. I mean, it looked fine to me.
He wasn't.
From that
Nice.
angle, it looked fine. That's what you would do there. But sometimes you look silly.
The song doesn't have it.
It does.
It does not.
Does it not?
No.
Does it not have a ch-ch-ch-ch?
No, it's right at the intro. It doesn't have anything apart from the piano.
Okay.
And this man is in the shot.
Okay, fair enough. Then you're an idiot. I thought it did have the ch-ch-ch.
No.
Maybe I'm listening to it because I saw him do it.
No.
Anyways, go on,
Doesn't
play this.
have it, but-
but yeah, so obviously a lot of the things they are playing, it is true, but at the same time, if you want to be nitty picky, you probably could. But I genuinely think it's the most beautiful video we have seen today in terms of execution of things.
Yes, I think so too.
It is so beautiful.
Such a simple concept though, but how effective is it? Like as the tension keeps building, as the pool keeps filling, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna
like it.
drown. And
I know people from Rainbow Watch. Good job. That was amazing.
Yes! And it's a great song! The vocal though, their vocals, harmonies, they work so well together. The textures, they compensate each other so well. It's so good, my eye's twitching. Sorry.
Like a snare doesn't sound like that.
Who cares?
My favorite bit.
Oh, his vocals. It's so good.
네가 보고 싶은 날에는 항상 이곳을 적셨는데 당신은 곧 새벽이란 복판 매일 날 위해 열어두잖아.
This guy can do it all. He can rap, he can play the guitar, he can
Yeah, shit,
sing.
he's the rapper as well.
I mean, what?
I'm just so mesmerized, just so watching, yeah.
Me too, what?
그 사이로 흘러든
And he's so good.
추억을 담은 채
Yeah, I recognize him a lot.
너를 만나는 날
It is very recognizable.
내리는 곳에 존재하니 너를 기다리는 내 맘은
Such a sexy singer.
힘이 이곳을 가득 채운 너를 만나 비가 떨어지네 창밖을 보는데 너는 날 기다리며 서 있어 하늘을 피어내 널 놓치지 않게 운명적인 만남 필연적인 사랑을 위해
Oh, he's so cool. What a cool video.
마침내 여빈이 시작돼 어깨에 있는 빗물들을 괜히 흘려보내 이제 네 모습 비춰 지원은 깊게 파묻어 번져맞자 마침내 2월 너가 보고 싶은 날에는 내가 네게 너를 기다려 비록 짧은 순간을 찍어도 네 모습을 담을 수 있다면
Right, that's how settled it is, baby.
So good to hear songs with solos again. Guitar solos.
Oh man, that part is so cool. And by this time, we're only watching silhouettes, and it's the coolest freaking video. It's freaking awesome. It gets better every time you watch it.
Yeah, I love how they let it, end like that. That's great. Rain to be. Fucking
Brilliant.
fire. I keep
Brilliant,
saying
brilliant,
this is my favorite.
Brilliant. For so many reasons, there are so many cool things about this.
That was great.
I like that it's a pretty pop forward type of song, except for when the guitar comes in.
How many views does that have? The reason why I'm asking is not I don't sort of care.
3 million views.
It was last year.
Yeah.
Because it's just because of the arrangement. You would presume that with that sort of arrangement, it would be quite sort of popular.
3 million views.
Perhaps not their most popular track, but I certainly hope
Wow.
it keeps growing and doing better for them.
That is.
I'd love to know, like, are they? I don't know much about them. Obviously, we're checking them out. But are they like really popular? Are they one of those guys that like people sometimes think, oh my god, I wish they were more popular? I think everyone says that about everything, anyways, because if they really like them.
Yeah.
You know?
But I like them a lot.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
That was really good though. They deserve to be like that song is like, and I think it has a lot of commercial value. Obviously, the market sets the damn demand. So if he only, if he got 10,000 views, that's because that's how many people wanted to watch it. But like obviously 3 million views, that's great. I just wish it was 20 and 30 million.
Yeah, definitely.
I know awards are a big deal over there in Korea. I mean, just in the music industry overall. So I wish, I hope they keep winning, and maybe if they haven't won, they do. And what a great bunch of lads.
What a great freaking
That's fantastic.
track.
I'm very, very pleased.
Me too. The music video and the execution, absolutely magical. And again, like, such a straightforward concept though, like, but it takes personalities to pull these things off. And
Well, great voices, man.
They definitely have it all.
Okay, let's move on and let's check. I think the last band we're gonna check out today, it's a live clip.
Yes.
It
so
looks like
this
it's spat out budget though from this.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell. This is
CNBLUE.
CNBLUE and Then, Now and Forever live clip.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, look at that
freaking
place, bro. What
set.
the fuck?
Who the hell has polished concrete
Oh,
floors?
interesting. So you're saying the concept of time being introduced both visually and musically. Put it again. Ticking the clocks.
Ooh, nice tempo. Time signatures, nice. Reminds me a bit of the script.
Oh, that's another band that was ginormous.
Nice.
친구들아 미안해 오늘도 나 빠질게 너희 맘은 아는데 시간 조금만 줄래 계속 맘이 쓰린 예전
Who was singing?
하루의 시작과 끝에 이젠 이별의 끝에 서로 묶여있어 엉켜있어 애도처럼 말야 어떤 날은 괜찮고 어떤 날은 미치도록 그리워 어떤 날은 또 정말 미워 언젠가는 이러다가 말겠지 잊혀지긴 하겠지 어떤 날은 다 무뎌지겠지 우리 과거 현재 미래에 있어
They're very mature.
Yeah,
they have
they're
a very mature
settled.
sound. Yeah.
They're so settled. This is great. I like that chord progression in the chorus.
It's a great jump with it.
It's actually quite interesting. I like because this is a more straightforward rock-like ballad. It reminds me a little bit of like the script. It's cool, but his vocals are so balladeer-like forward. They have a lot of vibrato, they have a lot of natural resonance, so they amplify those melody aspects that this genre of music wouldn't naturally have.
Right, because one of the things you mention a lot, like a good example is like Daka from One Ok Rock, like he uses no vibrato.
No, he's quite. If he does, it's very
Well,
rare.
it's purposeful.
Yeah, exactly. So, but usually in this genre of music, the singer tends to be quite straight in their approach to singing. Just because the genre dictates it, you wouldn't actually have a such a resonant, vibrato, romantic forward singer. Even if the lyrics are very romantic, that's not usually how the genre dictates it. But in this particular case, you have this really cool balancing of both worlds in one.
I presume they're really popular.
I think so too.
They have probably one of the most popular sounds out of all the bands we've heard.
I also think they have been playing for a really long time.
Yeah, dude.
They feel so mature in the execution aspect of things. Maybe they're new. I don't know.
I don't know much about them, but if I'll tell you this much. This is how much, like, the quality is, how high it is. If I was gonna go to any of concerts, if I had choices, and I had to bet my life on the quality, the consistency of the concert I had to go to, I would choose them.
CNBLUE. Yes.
Genuinely.
Agree. I think so too. I think they're second gen, by the way.
Right, they feel like they've been doing this shit for a long time.
I don't think they're new, but I might be getting my names wrong.
If they are new, I don't think those musicians are new. I think they've been in other bands
and
before
they have been
training.
Playing these instruments for a really long time.
Interesting that there's no utilizations of ghost notes in this beat.
I think again it's because they're going forward to like the more pop ballad-like approach to it.
Because that was the most used thing today. The ghost notes, the typical rock groove.
Yes.
Wow, they're very fucking famous. 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
That's like a live clip, so it won't be as popular as like the fucking.
But this is pretty recent as well. This happened
2020.
in 2020. So yeah, I don't look, and there's a clip here of in KBS that has 2 million.
Wow.
So I don't think they're new.
Actually.
Yeah, no, I don't.
We'll
think
check them out in the thing you check out. The paper profile.
Oh yeah, we'll check them out. Yeah, but this is pretty freaking.
I like that jump. I want to jump a
lot. You see, so much vibrato. I like that synth.
See? Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Such a romantic approach. And that's such the script.
He reminds you like an SM vocalist.
He does. He's great.
Add that to the playlist. That's really good. Oh wow, what the fuck?
That's such an abrupt ending, but I love it.
I love that vocalist, dude. That singer's so good.
I do think these guys are. We checked them out. Were these the guys? I have to check it out. My brain won't let me sleep. That had the cowboy. Yes, the love cut. Do you remember this music video? I knew it.
Lower it down. I feel like it's gonna explode.
This music video. Do you remember? They're like gambling. Yes. CNBLUE. Do you remember?
Oh, the fuck. That video is sick.
His vocals are incredible. He's hot. Okay. Do you remember?
What is it cutting?
Yeah, the ties. He's cutting ties with the toxicity.
Love cut.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a good video.
Yes. Hey, but
We should review that.
We have.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Okay. Let me do a little bit of research.
So maybe
here.
they are new then.
I don't think they're new. That's what I'm also saying. Type here to search.
I wish this stuff was more
CNBLUE.
popular for all of them. Like, genuinely, they deserve so much. Is there?
Profile. Did I click it?
You gotta click the picture, I think.
Did I click it now? Ah, there we go. Yes. Let's see.
CM, holy fuck!
Told you
2009.
Oh, what is this? Go away. Ah.
It says CNBLUE currently consists of Jonghwa, Minghyuk, and Jog Shin. The band debuted in Japan in early 2009. CNBLUE debuted South Korea under FNC Entertainment.
They're still with him as
They're
well.
12 years old. Go up.
I knew it.
Go up, man.
Sorry.
CNBLUE, codename Blue. It means codename Blue. It's not CNBLUE, saying it wrong.
Oh, sorry. Cool.
I said I am.
Okay, so
Jonghwa? So he must be like in the 90s. 1989. Yeah, so we're like in their 30s. How the fuck are these men 5'11" and 63 kilograms?
He hates goldfish, bees, and cockroaches.
Yeah, same, bruv.
There's a lot of information about him.
Well, 10 years together.
Minhyuk.
12 years together.
Yes.
1991.
Drummer and vocalist. He can also sing because, of course, he can. You know.
Yeah, like how are these men?
Like, of course, he can sing.
How are these men 6 feet tall and 60 kilograms?
They are perfect.
How is that perfect? How the fuck? What do you eat, bro?
Okay, maybe
That's so
nothing.
skinny.
Is that skinny?
Yeah, bro. Or maybe they just lean as fuck.
Well, then you never know. He likes the band music after listening to Maroon 5.
Like I just bulked, right? And I'm shredding at the moment.
Okay.
And I got to 75 kilograms.
Oh, I do see. Okay, yeah, no, that is.
Yeah, bro. And I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you put into that guy's huge.
Yeah.
In comparison to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he's like,
60 kilograms, yeah.
how the fuck do you maintain that? That can't be accurate.
Maybe not. I don't know.
That can't be accurate.
This is the bassist,
He wouldn't look like that.
vocalist, and
Some of
main-
them pack muscle as well. He wouldn't look like that, bro.
Oh, yeah. Again, I don't know. He's 66.
Kilograms.
Kilograms.
Yeah, but he's 6'2".
It's quite tall.
Yes, 2 inches taller than the other geezer.
Wow. Okay.
He used to be very short, but during high school, he grew up 10 centimeters each year. Go up. Let me see a picture of him.
This guy, the bass player.
Yeah, they look quite long, but they
They
don't
are
look
quite long.
skinny. Even though his facial structure, he
Quite
is
refined.
cut, bro.
I mean, he is quite refined.
That's something I don't think gets spoken about enough with the lads. Like you always speak about it with the girls. Yeah, look at that guy's neck. That guy packs muscle, bro. He's
yeah,
not skinny.
and he is how many? He's 60
Shut
kilograms.
up! No way! I don't believe it. That's wrong.
And he's 6 foot tall.
No, that's wrong. What about
6
this
feet.
guy?
The singer, who
5'11".
I think is very.
Look at his
looking.
arms, bro. Look at the vascularity in his arms. There is no way
I am looking.
he doesn't lift.
Yes, I am looking.
He goes gym. 63.
He's
Piss off.
5'11".
He's 70. Like probably about 70, like 68, 69 kilograms. Put into perspective, like ONEWE, he's my height.
Yes.
My weight,
Chunky
bit skinnier than me. He's obviously always on the shred.
Always.
Like that
on
guy
the
always
shred.
has visible six packs, and he has like huge measurements for his arms.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you read?
I think he's 18 centimeters. 18 centimeter.
It's not that big. Is it?
20 centimeter. I thought that was very big.
What am I thinking? Hold on.
Centimeters in the diameter of the arm
So I'll tell you my measurements.
situation. Rah. Bro, look at all this muscle I'm packing in.
Hold on.
Do you even lift, bro?
Hey, it's just that fucking impossible. How are these guys fucking living?
I don't know. I had never really thought about it in the guys because you never see their midriff, right? So you never really see them that shirtless.
No, but he's cut though.
Not by his
You can
cut.
tell in his facial structure. Yeah.
These guys are cool. Yeah, I'm liking them a lot. So yeah,
What did you say he was?
he is.
ONEWE.
Oh, ONEWE. I thought he was like 18. I think I read.
What inches?
I don't know.
Search up.
Proceeds to do a whole search. Oh, it'll probably be in K-pop profiles as well. ONEWE.
Arm measurements.
Arm.
Armpits? Anyway, what the fuck are you guys searching up? Look at that shit. What the fuck are you guys searching up, man? What's going on here, internet?
Arm measurements. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe this comes up.
Yeah, 16 inches. Yeah. One hose is it must be inches because 18 centimeters is not very big.
I don't know. What?
Yeah, 16 inches.
Care? Do I
Well,
don't.
there he has a fat pump. There he's probably about 18
Here?
inches. Yeah, there he's probably about.
Man. Damn.
There he's definitely 18 inches, maybe a bit more.
Look at that sound.
Yeah, because I am 15 and a half.
Yeah, okay, nice. Mhm.
Yeah, 15 to 16. And
Yeah.
with a pump, maybe push.
Chest
Yeah, but
situation.
but there, like that's the other thing that's interesting about him. He always stays lean, you know, and that's like a pretty achievable physique.
What do you mean?
For someone who dedicates as much time as he does. But it's unreal. Like his genetics are fucking blessed as fuck.
And the thighs. Look at the size of them thighs.
That's the other thing as well. He's got great legs.
He's got cake.
Like I think that's underrated for like, always people look at his arms and shit and
no,
his
no,
ass.
no.
But bro, his legs.
His leg. He's really well proportioned.
Yeah, like
Let's
he's got
talk about
great
that.
legs.
So this is when he was like
Yeah,
hot
but-
for his comeback.
Yeah, but there he's fucking dehydrated as fuck.
Okay, easy.
Go down.
Go back.
Hold on, yeah, go on. Put diet plan. Let's see what they're saying.
Routine and diet plan. Oh, hello. Nice.
See what they think he takes.
Okay.
Or they think that he eats or whatever. His
same
physique,
with
blah, blah, blah. Go down.
Blah, 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 blah. What do you eat?
It's not bulky, it's pretty lean.
He is 5'10". Okay.
Okay, so he's weight.
So he's about
Oh, he's 80 kilograms. Okay,
Okay.
okay, he's way bigger than
He's
me.
28.
Biceps are 16 inch. And in those pictures, he has a fat pump, so he's probably 18.
Bro, it's just like, to me,
Like
that's
me with
inconceivable.
me with a pump, I'm 15 and a half.
Bro, it's just
Yeah.
like,
So naturally, I'm probably like I don't know, 14 maybe and a half. And you get an extra inch with the pump.
wow.
But he's ginormous. Like he's
So
such a
big.
big human.
Okay, workout routine consists of what? Tell
You know who scares me? Who's looking really lean? Yeah. So if you see his physique there, you see how his vascularity is popping so much. That means he's dehydrated as fuck, and you can tell in his face as well. If you don't
Well,
believe
he's
me,
like-
have a look at weight cuts for UFC fighters and stuff like that, and you see how their facial structure changes. For his videos, he does that type of stuff. Yeah, so he's cutting. I would imagine he's losing weight. I don't.
definitely for comebacks. I know they do that a lot. So like they kind of get a little bit chunkier before and then shred it all off as if they were about to fight.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. What was I talking about?
T-bar cables, one-arm machine. How do they know this? Is it spoken about?
Maybe he's spoken about it. Yeah.
Yeah, legs. Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah, I was just saying because how the fuck are those guys 6'1", 6'2", and
You know
60 kilograms?
So you know who's looking incredibly like lean as hell? Like he's on
Jackson.
the Jackson
Yeah,
one.
that's
He's
not a healthy look.
on
bro.
the
I
bone.
hope he's doing all right
No, like
because I know he's shooting, so he has to stay really
yeah,
lean.
it's literally skin and muscle. He's
Yeah, I
just
know it's ridiculous.
ooh,
Yeah.
bro. Again, I don't think that's like
It's not healthy.
no consistent. I don't think you can do that consistently.
No, you do that in sort of
Yeah.
in not in cycles because in cycles it's like when it's a word used for like steroidal use, but I mean it more like when you go in seasons kind of thing. You
Especially if you're promoting or pre-promotion and stuff like that, you're working a lot.
Well, he does a lot. He
Usually
does a lot of shoots where like his arms are showing and he's showing a bit of chest and stuff. Like his abdominal wall is showing because he's dancing a lot of the time. But yeah, I
don't
hope
mind those
I hope he doesn't stay that lean because it makes you sick. You get so weak. You feel demotivated as fuck.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
tough. It's tough to keep it that way.
But he looks like he's below like 11-10% body fat.
Oh, definitely.
It's horrible.
Oof,
That's
bro.
a horrible way to live, bro. You can't have a cake.
You're out there living in like freaking celery sticks and cucumbers.
Yeah, but it's funny, right? How like for the girls, like it always gets spoken about.
I don't know why it's not spoken about in
With the
guys.
lads.
'cause
I don't know what they're like because we obviously know and I have my thoughts about that stuff, but I keep it to myself because it's like who cares?
Yeah.
But it's like I just think just focus on health first, rather than a look. But I understand there's also like industry standards and stuff like that, and if you're part of the industry, you fucking do what the industry says. But that's a moth. But with the lads, I genuinely don't even know.
Sorry, go away.
I genuinely don't even know what it's just a moth guy, sorry.
I'm not
I genuinely don't
They
even
freak
know
me out.
what the ideal weight for a man would be for the industry
I
standard.
think it's around 60 kilograms.
What the fuck?
Yeah. If you're 6 feet, yeah, I think it's around.
What?
Yeah, I think so. I think I read that somewhere too. But
Shonu
think
is
about it.
not 60 kilograms.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. He's a big man.
Shoi Shiwon is not 60
Oh,
kilograms.
what a guy. Keep naming guys. Go ahead. Yes, please.
Well,
woo.
let's go a bit easier. Kai, he no fucking way he's 60 kilograms.
Santo Cristo, madre de Dios.
Jimmy is not fucking.
Yeah, who else? Come on. Say it.
Rem, suck my toes. He does not weigh 60 kilograms.
I don't know, especially lately.
Exactly, bro. He's packing.
Woo! Okay. Nice. Well,
Because these guys are tall, like taller than me. Like I'm not, I'm not the smallest human on earth, but I'm not the tallest by any fucking chance.
stretch of the mind.
Yeah, so he's like, these guys are bigger than me, taller than me. He might be kinder than me, stronger than me, and I might be.
Listen,
Anyways.
people, to wrap it up here, because
Yeah.
my mind is dancing with beautiful in the
For
middle.
men.
Okay, bands from Korea, bang. Okay, I would love to see girl bands, like girls that play instruments and sing and whatever.
Yeah.
Rock, pop, blues, whatever it is, funk,
But there you have it.
anything.
Also, huge shout out, obviously, as I said at the beginning, huge shout out to Fashion Chingu, friends of the channel and sponsors of the channel.
Correct.
All of probably the outfits that you've seen on this videos, they've probably figured them out and found them and put them on their website. So if
Yes,
you'd like
yes,
to
yes.
purchase that, go to fashionchingu.com. And apart from that, I think that's pretty much it.
That's right.
Thanks so much for watching.
See ya.